Hello guys. If you're new to the channel, please click that like and subscribe button right now, man. And if you're already a subscriber, please like that video, like this video. So let's talk about Eddie Hearn of Mantra Boxing, and of course about Louis King Kong Ortiz. Louis King Kong Ortiz and his BS team. I'm very much disappointed, man. Very much disappointed on Louis Ortiz. I thought he wanted to smoke. We had a Joshua, but never knew the guy. The one to work, you know. So let's listen to what Eddie Hearn of Mantra Boxing has to say before we proceed. Let's listen.
He was coming straight off the back of a 10-week, 12-week camp, so he's fit, he's ready, and he's going to give it everything, and it'll be a war.
Just going back to Louis Ortiz. Now, obviously, you made some comments there, and then they made some comments about how they've kind of, in their words, kind of ballsed it up. But
Well, it's very simple. I don't really want to start going into who was offered how much, but when someone puts a story out that is intentionally designed to discredit Anthony Joshua or Matchroom, of course I'm going to say something. So that's why after they said, oh, they lowballed us, I came out and said, okay, when this deal is done, I will expose you. Now they sort of killed my buzz because they come out then and went, shit, and came out and went, no, actually, he didn't lowball us. We just dropped the ball. Our promoter lowballed us. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? So the truth of the matter is the first phone call I got two phone calls when this news broke straight away. One was Don King and one was Jay Jimenez, who is Louis Ortiz's manager. Okay, Jay Jimenez phoned me up and said, oh, can't believe this. I don't think Louis will be ready. So I'm like, okay, well, look, I'm going to speak to AJ. I hadn't even spoken to, I think I spoke to AJ maybe an hour or so before.
What? Jay Jimenez said he don't think Louis Ortiz would be ready. For real? Alright.
So I'm like, well, what are you talking about? So the truth of the matter is the first phone call I got two phone calls when this news broke straight away. One was Don King and one was Jay Jimenez, who is Louis Ortiz's manager. Okay, Jay Jimenez phoned me up and said, oh, can't believe this. I don't think Louis will be ready. So I'm like, okay, well, look, I'm going to speak to AJ. I hadn't even spoken to, I think I spoke to AJ maybe an hour or so before, who said, get me anyway. But I haven't really spoke to him in depth. So I said, look, find out if Louis will be ready. Okay. He came back, I think the next day or 2 days later, and said, make us an offer, blah, blah, blah. I made him an offer, $6 million. That was my first offer.
your first offer?
First offer.
Wow, first of all, $6 million. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. First offer. I thought Eddie Hearn would say $3 million, $2 million. $6 million. Woo!
Was that more or even to what Miller was getting?
Wait there one second.
Whatever you're doing, it better be good.
So that was our first offer, which in parallel, right? So
With the offer that Miller was, not the offer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what money Miller was getting. Okay.
So he came back. He didn't come back to that offer. Okay.
Ontdek waarom inbrekers niet willen dat deze
Well,
alarmen
I have to skip the hat, guys.
Je loopt mogelijk het risico.
So I like Jay Jimenez, so I'm not gonna like out him too bad because I don't think it's his fault in this thing. But I just want to get the facts right. So on Thursday the 18th, he sent me a message saying, if Joshua is really interested, send over a simple offer. We'll make with a real offer number. We can make it happen. Okay. So this was like Thursday. So this was 48 hours or so after we found out. It was actually quite far down the road with other people by then. So I come back and said, no problem. I'm down the road with another offer. Are you now saying he will take it? So he come back and says, Lewis says yes, but I need to get back to them with a number. Call me when you free up. So I said, no problem, we'll do. Have a think what your number is. So I went back next day. This is where we're at, $6 million. Okay? No reply. This was on Friday. I don't know what happened in between. Monday I said, I'll call you at 5 PM Eastern time, so obviously we haven't really spoke. So then, later on, that was at 2 o'clock in the morning. So later on that day, I come back and said, right, this is it, 7 million for June 1. Okay, come back for quite a bit more. A rematch for quite a bit more. And if he loses, I'll give you another fight for a lot of money, for security, which is in Hearn. Talk about nothing back. Okay. The next day, I send him a screenshot of the Instagram post that they put up. Right, remember that one?
Yeah.
Saying, it's a no-go for June 1. Sorry guys, we were told to stay as quiet as possible. Well, we actually said to each other, me and Jay, let's keep this between us because we want to get this done.
Fair enough.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
right? Because everyone, and play possum, I'm not sure who told him to that, because every time someone called Lewis out, it was just a gimmick that didn't work. Received news from promoter that it's a no-go and was all a gimmick, and Hearn's lowball offers will not be accepted. Sorry to the loyal fans, Lewis really wanted this title shot, right? So I've sent him that with a thing saying, really? Question mark? So he's come back and said, sorry mate, that's not from me, it's from the promoter. Me and Lewis, it's not me or Lewis, I felt 7 was good enough for Joshua, but we can't make the last call. And then something else about him and Lewis, which I'm not gonna disclose. That's it, right? So I'm like, hang on, not only were you offered $7 million, but you tried to out us in the public eye, in the media, to try and fuck our reputation and discredit us when you got offered 6 and then 7 million for a fight. And how much did you get when you fought Deontay Wilder? I don't know, $1 million? If that? So you got offered 7 times to fight Anthony Joshua. And all these people want to say, oh, Joshua don't want to fight anyone. Oh, Eddie Hearn's just mucking around. Like, this happens time and time again. So that's why I wanted to get it out there, because I wouldn't have said anything. You know, you would have interviewed me. I would have said, yeah, we made Lewis Ortiz a really good offer. He didn't feel like he was ready. But when they come out playing games like that, it pisses me off so much. And the truth has to be told. So that is the truth. They turned down an absolute fucking fortune to fight Anthony Joshua. You know why? Because they don't think they can win. That's why. And they'd rather wait for Deontay Wilder, who they're telling me they've been promised that they're fighting Deontay Wilder next. So I hope they get at least 7 million to fight Deontay Wilder.
Was your 7 million your absolute max
Yes,
on that?
it was.
Yes,
Yeah,
so that was
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, so there's
that's
nothing
it.
more to be said on that really. That's...
No, only that they look very stupid. And I'm pleased that we've got that. And I'm pleased that the truth is out there. And I'm pleased that Jay Jimenez come out and went, oh no, actually, hands. But he had to, because he knew I was going to do this. So, you know, it's annoying. And you find in these situations, that's why I chose Ruiz. Because I found a guy who wants it. He wants it. He thinks he...
Well, guys, I had to stop it right there. I guess you all have heard it. And some of you might have watched it already. You know, this interview was conducted by Cook and Cassius of IFR TV. Go check it out, guys. Shout out to IFR TV, by the way. They've been doing very well and putting up great interviews. And they really have some exclusive interview with Eddie Hearn. They really get that. It's nice. So let me analyze what Mr. Eddie Hearn of Metro Boxing has stated. So according to Mr. Hearn, he offered Ortiz the sum of $7 million to fight Anthony Joshua on June 1st. His first offer, the first offer he made to Jay Jimenez, the manager of Luis Ortiz, was $6 million. $6 million. $6 million. Now, wow. And this same Jimenez went on Instagram to rant and blab rubbish. You know, all these guys. You should have just said Luis Ortiz isn't ready for Anthony Joshua. He don't want to smoke. I don't think Luis Ortiz will get the sum of $7 million as a guarantee from Hearn. I don't think so. You know, Hearn is going to tell Luis Ortiz, well, it's going to be a pay-per-view event. Let's see how much we make on the back end before we decide. And looking at the reputation of Luis Ortiz, right now it's been tarnished. You wanted to tarnish Anthony Joshua's reputation. You know, everyone comes up with this BS low ball offer. Eddie Hearn low ball offer. Eddie Hearn low ball offers. Now wow. What sort of backstabbing is this, man? What sort of attitude do all these American promoters, managers, and all those guys, what sort of hatred is this? You hate Joshua so much. That's why you want to see him fall. People will tell me, well, you are too emotional. You talk too emotional because Joshua is Nigerian or something. Listen, it has nothing to do with him being Nigerian. You understand? It's just the fact that this guy keep trying to fight the best and giving them the biggest, is their biggest pay shake. And yet, what do they say about this guy? They never give credit to the man who brought the heavyweight division back. Sorry that I talk too emotional like this. That's because I just want to let it out. I want to let things out. I want to let my emotions be known. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I mean, what sort of a duck move is this? Where we've been offered something from Deontay Wilder, which you have just said at the first time listing Eddie Hearn of Metro Boxing. We cannot make anything happen because Hearn has told us not to do so. Because Ortiz might get to fight Deontay Wilder next or later this year if he defeats Brazil. I don't know if Deontay Wilder will get past Brazil. If Deontay Wilder underestimates Brazil, it's going to be a problem for him. Don't underestimate your opponent. Always keep an eye open for your opponent. A lot of people think that Brazil will be a walk in the pack, except maybe the referee helps Deontay Wilder like they helped him during the Ortiz fight. Ortiz is just, if Ortiz fights Deontay Wilder later this year and he gets less than $7 million, I don't know what I will have to say. I'm gonna go in on this guy. I like Luis Ortiz as a fighter, but how can someone be so dumb? You're not 20 years old and no more. You are not 30. You are not even 30. I know on paper you are 40, but we know you are 59 years old. 59 maximum. And yet you don't have 10 years in the game like Joshua does. You don't have 5 years in the game. You don't even have maybe 4 years, 3 years in the game. And you allow yourself to be used by these same people that just confessed yesterday that Joshua and Wilder fight would happen next. We're sorry, fans. Joshua Wilder fight would happen next. It would happen this year. because we've got plans for the underwater. Now wow for now. And later when I criticize these people, some so-called fanboys of them come to me and say, why so much criticism? Why not take it easy? Why not uplift them? Why not talk good about it? Listen, I'm not a fanboy of no goddamn promoter or manager or anyone. I speak my mind. And I keep it 100. I don't want to really go too much in on Luis Ortiz, but what I'm going to say is that Luis Ortiz is a dumb... I don't want to call him idiot because he's like a grandfather. You know, a grandpa. He's grandpa, guys. Luis Ortiz is a grandpa. This guy might be 60 years old very soon. You doubt it? Go check it out. I did my research already. Got in contact with someone from Cuba, a cousin of his anyway, who revealed to me that Luis Ortiz is not 30 or 40 like we think he is. He's more than that. Much more older than that, man. So Luis Ortiz was next for the guy. Did you know you had a very bad performance, poor performance against Christian Hammer? You couldn't even knock him out. That's the guy I want Ajagba to fight next, because I want to see how Ajagba can handle a guy like Christian Hammer. And imagine if Ajagba goes in there and knock Christian Hammer the fuck out. Just imagine the talk. People are going to be saying, wow, put this guy in right now with Deontay Wilder, but we know that it's not going to happen. Chelefinko, Hammer, we never see that happen. They never want to see that. All those guys are just killing the game right now. Killing the game in the sense of actually damaging the sport. I credit Hammer for putting Andy Ruiz Jr. in with Joshua. Yeah, I have to give him credit for that, but so that's because he knows Andy Ruiz Jr. might not be Joshua. That's because he knows that Andy Ruiz Jr. is not a marketable heavyweight like Deontay Wilder is. That's why he did that. So, but it's still cool. Andy Ruiz Jr. is a very good fighter. You know, he's got the skills, the hand speed, and it's quite nice. So that's it for now, guys. You know, I wanted to speak my mind, let it out, and don't hold back, man. No one can hold me back. BBC, keep moving forward, backward never. So that's all we'll see on, brother. Like the video, guys, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know, go follow me on Instagram at Boxing Blog Center, and as well on Twitter at Boxing Blog. Cheers, everyone.